Namaskaram to all Atmas and Namaskaram to my Atma Guru. And our first instruction today we are going to discuss about is God's commandment, third commandment, that is to highlight the mankind to fulfill their duties, to release their karmas. The duties towards the micro family in which they born and the macro family, the world family, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, their duty towards this world family. When both these karmas are fulfilled, then only both these duties are fulfilled, then only one's whole karma will get released. And that brings real Vishnu Shanti. God says this has to be fulfilled by each and every human being in this world by using the sixth sense. So in that respect, he says that one should fulfill their individual social responsibility. Individuals normally, each person for that matter, he takes some avocation or some profession. He may be employed some in government or private sector, or he may be running his own business. So he may be a medical professional, he may be a police, he may be a government servant working at the income tax department or revenue department or tahsildar. So whatever positions one may put, and especially he says those people in the government, as a government servant, as a politician, or those involved in doing public service, like doctors, they are noble people. Because of their good karma, they have come to that level. And by fulfilling their duties without any expectation, without any attachment, whatever comes taxa, whatever goes, by not involving any selfish aggrandizement, if they do their duty perfectly, and they are the first people to attain moksha, they say. But what is happening in the society? Everybody misuses their power, position, and for selfish aggrandizement, they involve bribery, corruption, all these things. Today, India, even after 76 years, why it could not able to become a developed nation is mainly because earlier the Britishers plundered our wealth and they taken away, whereas now the people in the running the country, they are plundering in some way or other. Though the wealth is there, it is not being equally distributed. It is concentration of economic power because of which poor remaining poor and rich are becoming more richer and richer. So each person, or those in the elite community, those in the power, they should realize their duties and responsibilities. See, if you see, once one die, can they take anything, all this money, thousands of crores, what they have? Nothing they can take. They can take only their karmas. Actually, they have come to this world to release their karmas. Because of the good karma, they have taken this politician, they become a government servant. Had they done their duty perfectly, honestly, diligently, without taking any bribe, without taking any involving any corruption, the karmas would completely release and they go in the path of moksha. But why they are not ready? They are releasing the sixth sense to only use for selfish aggrandizement to acquire more wealth. So this should be avoided, what he says. Only when man realizes this truth. I have given the sixth sense for man, the selfish, the discriminative intelligence, to identify what is wrong and what is right, which is not available for animals. But man is using his sixth sense only to do wrong things, to accumulate wealth for him, which wealth will not come to him after his death. He has to do things what is done, he is subject to do. That's what an enduring social responsibility what I say is. Each person, if he is an employee in an organization, he should do his duty diligently, without any corrupt motive. He should carry on his duties to diligently obey his employer without doing any wrongful acts. Nor he should do anything wrong to his colleagues or subordinates anybody. He should not pull somebody's legs to go after the work. Similarly, employer, he should see that he meet all the commitments, all his duties and responsibilities to employee, to the customer, to the supplier, to the government in paying taxes, everything in order. And whatever profits, he has to use a portion for the social development also. Once a employer does these things, he releases all his karmas. Similarly, a government servant, as I told you, whatever position he is doing, is been appointed by government to do its duty to the public. He should not misuse that power. He should use it for the benefit of the people for whom he has been appointed, without taking any bribe, without involving any corruption. Whether it is income tax or revenue department. If anybody comes for community certificate, pension, everything, he should do it wholeheartedly without expecting anything from them. If he does, because government is paying him good salary, it is sufficient for him. A man needs 6 feet to sleep, and after that is also not required. What for you have come to this world? You have not come to this accumulate wealth. You have just come to this world to release our karma by doing your duties. This each and every person should realize. A politician is a very noble profession, noble place. Anya is a person who is directly involved in looking after the grievances of the public and see that he fulfills the government's welfare schemes directly, takes to the people. But what people are doing, what politicians are doing, they are involving in accumulating wealth. A man who goes by walker, in a few years he buys a big Toyota car. How is it possible? He's accumulating wealth in illegal manners. So that only adds to his karmas. He's not realizing it. They think, leave that karma, let us enjoy. But thing is, after death, nothing is going to come. Any money what you accumulate, nothing is going to come. Whatever thing you earn through illegal means, it will remain here. That negative karmas goes to their family for 7 generations. They will suffer in one way or other. Realize this truth. One should realize that truth. So politicians, if they are in ruling party, they should use the government programs for the welfare of the people. Take directly to the people and explain to them various schemes. There are so many schemes which have been brought into the government which doesn't go to the knowledge of public. So they charge the program, whatever money allocated, they utilize it, make some list of people and then submit to the government that the amount has been utilized for the public. But actually it has not gone to the public. That is the thing what is happening. And this entire money is being swindled by the people who are involved in this department. So by that, what is that? They are not only they are accumulating wealth at the same time they are accumulating bad karmas, which they are not realizing. One should each and every person realize this truth. Similarly, people in opposition, they should identify what the corrupt practices the government people are doing, and which he has to point out, see that, and also he has to point out what are the grievances of the public which he has to take to the government and see that it's implemented. For which he can do dharna, because for the benefit of public, he can do all kinds of legal means to get the people done. And he should point out what are the mistakes the government is doing, the ruling party is doing, so that and make them to correct so that people get the right benefit. By doing so, he releases karmas. Whether a person is in ruling party or opposition party, they can fulfill their duties to bring the right schemes to the right people and make them to flourish. So all schemes are meant for economic upliftment of the poor. That should go directly to the poor. Similarly, people in police department. It's a very noble profession. They have to provide security for the people. But instead, they are involved in corrupt practices. People are afraid of going to police. Police is said to be the friend of people. But people are afraid to go to police because if they go, they ask money. That is the fear people are having throughout the country. So that should be removed. But police should offer the honest, diligent service to the people. See that the corrupt criminals have been brought to book and they have been taught. They should be taught. Not that by giving physical punishment, but giving them psychological correction to them so that they also become a right citizen. So like that, police should do the duty perfectly without any bribery, without any corruption, and see that they provide needy service to the people. Similarly, if you see the media people, they are very important people. The media people can take all the government schemes to people directly. That is one of the important ethical duty of media. And media can take whatever the government Not only government schemes, whatever the lacuna in the government schemes also they can point out. Not only the opposition, even the media can bring it. So media should not focus on TRP in finding in focusing on rape, murders, all these things. Instead, what benefit the people they can convey to the people, those areas they should focus. And whatever the negative things are, they should avoid and see that these people involved in negative, they should be highlighted and they should be brought to the books of the police department to see that they correct themselves and come to the right path. The media can play a great role in that respect. And see that these are the individual social responsibility, what in the media people, what in police department they can do. Similarly, and the individual social, doctors, nurses, government hospitals, doctors and nurses, they are the great gods for the poor, where they provide free service. But doctors, they expect money. Because of that, they show this respect on this. No. They should do their duty diligently to all the poor and needy people. Nurses also, without any expectation of bravery, they should fulfill their wholeheartedly, where each and every poor they get the good treatment from hospitals. Similarly, well, like this, whatever profession one may be, individual social responsibility they should do diligently and bring in the fulfill their duties, what is enshrined to them, so that they release their karmas by fulfilling their duties in their official level. And whatever money they earn legally, that they should use for fulfilling their duties in the micro family, giving good education to their children in their religion, and see that they take care of their family. So this is one of the important duties by individual professionals to unfulfilled release their karmas. So last week we have seen on the government social responsibility about the water integration movement. So the government social responsibility which has to be brought to achieve that objective. This Vishwashanti People's Peace Forum is being established, and through the Vishwashanti Times newspaper, this message through e-paper is being spread throughout the world. So that this message of individual corporate government social responsibility, what the opposition, all these things will be brought to the notice of the public and see that everyone will implement it. So the mission is everyone should release their karmas by fulfilling their duties and whatever position they are. And at the same time, whatever limited they earn, they should see they contribute a part collectively. As an individual, they should collectively, they should join as a group of people, friends and relatives, and see that they contribute a small part for upliftment of the needy people. So corporate, they can come collectively and they can contribute for higher level of needs of the society, especially the providing education and employment. And the government should see they provide free education, free employment, and water, food, all the things what is basically needed for people to live happily. So these things will be highlighted to the people, and also through this newspaper, what we have to raise our voice of India, voice of people to the government to implement various government social responsibility programs will be highlighted through research on the times. Let us all join together as a one family, our Vasudeva Kutumbam, and fulfill our duties to the micro and macro family and bring in real peace in our family, ourselves, and to the society, and build a beautiful, peaceful world family. Thank you.